Are you looking for the best all-in-one computers? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best all-in-one computers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. HP Envy Move. Versatility is king when recommending a PC to all sorts of general users, and it doesn't get much more adaptable in the desktop space than the HP Envy Move. This all-in-one is designed to move around the home, with a lightweight design that includes a handle and self-deploying feet. It can be used in any room as needed with relative ease, thanks to the included keyboard with a built-in touchpad, and even an internal battery for a few hours off the charger. The Move includes a capable 13th Gen Intel processor, a bright 23.8-inch 1440p display, and a decent webcam, so as to not diminish its capacity as a normal desktop. The reasonable pricing helps, too. If you're a casual, everyday user looking for an all-in-one desktop, you should be happy with this one. For those of you who may not make extensive use of the mobility, we'd still recommend it as an effective general use AIO. For those who may want to move it around the house or office, it's painless to do so, and various family members can enjoy it for a range of tasks. Just note that the performance doesn't hit the higher end of some more potent AIOs, if that's what you need. Number 2. HP EliteOne 870G9. You'll find a lot to like about this system for business users, from its slick design to the attractive price. A crisp 27-inch 1400p touch display provides plenty of space for productivity, and the 13th Gen Core i5 processor is fast enough to keep you moving through multiple applications and tasks. That's all backed up by a robust supporting feature set. The webcam has a sharp picture, the stand can wirelessly charge your devices, the speakers deliver ample volume, and it all runs quietly. Our model was just $1,029 despite that, and it starts just under $1,000, providing some budget flexibility. This machine has few downsides for average business use, while suited to lower-end to moderate professional demands. Most businesses favor traditional mini-tower or small form-factor desktops because the computer and monitor can have separate lifespans, and they can sometimes drive more performance. However, offices choosing the AIO route will be thoroughly satisfied with the EliteOne 870G9. Number 3. HP Chromebase All-in-One 22. A Chromebook that's a desktop? HP's Chromebase All-in-One 22 has the usual attractions of a Chrome OS laptop: a low, under $500 price, seamless upgrades and malware protection, and super simple operation for mostly online tasks. Those functions include web surfing, email, streaming video and audio, and productivity with Google Workspace, nay Google Docs, or the browser-based Microsoft 365. This is a space-saving, 22-inch desktop with a screen that rotates between landscape, horizontal, and portrait, vertical modes to let you see more of a document or web page at once. Complete with a wireless mouse and keyboard, a crisp 5-megapixel webcam, and surprisingly effective stereo speakers, the Chromebase 22 is a splendid home PC if you can do your computing in the cloud and don't need high-end apps, like Adobe Photoshop. It's especially suited for students who use school-supplied Chromebooks during the day, and so they'll already be used to the interface. Number 4. HP Envy Move All-in-One 24. With its 23.8-inch touchscreen, HP's Envy Move is on the smaller side of all-in-one computers, but for basic needs, a computer in the kitchen, perhaps it's just about perfect. The stylish design is immediately head-turning, all white with a sophisticated fabric panel covering the front-mounted speaker grille. Smart little touches abound: a handle that hides behind the top of the screen, allowing for easy mobility, legs that swivel in and out automatically when you pick the system up, making for perhaps the most portable all-in-one on the market. And if space is a premium, you may especially appreciate the keyboard that comes with an integrated touchpad instead of a mouse. You can always add a mouse separately if you need it. Despite the low cost, the unit starts at $680. It's a fairly capable performer, courtesy of a 1.3 GHz 13th generation Intel Core i5-1335U CPU, 16 GB of RAM, and a 512 GB SSD. You'll pay a little more for these specs, but it's what I recommend. Alas, only 3 expansion ports are available: USB-C, USB-A, and an HDMI out. You won't be gaming or rendering your next animation project on this system, but for casual web browsing and productivity work, maintaining the grocery shopping list, or even basic corporate tasks, it'll get the job done. Number 5. Apple iMac M3 24-inch. Apple didn't invent the all-in-one computer, Guinness says HP did in 1972, but Apple undoubtedly popularized the concept with the launch of the original Macintosh in 1984 and, later, the first iMac in 1998. Today's iMac, 8 out of 10, Wired recommends, doesn't resemble either of those in the slightest, but give credit to Apple for continuing to provide consumers with a no-brainer computing solution that looks just as good on an office desk as it does in the living room. Apple's recent iMacs are focused almost exclusively on boosting power, now running on Apple's latest silicon, the M3 CPU, but still feature thoughtful extras like a magnetic power adapter, 6-speaker audio, and a 23.5-inch dazzler of 4x80x 2520 pixel resolution LCD. And unlike other all-in-ones on the market, the iMac comes in your choice of 7 colors. The entry price of $1,299 will get you a mere 8GB of RAM and 256GB of SSD storage space, and the low-end model even strips away all but 2 USB-C ports. For $1,699, upgrade to 512GB of storage, a faster chip, Ethernet, and 2 extra, but slower, USB-C ports.